Well, hello everybody, I hope you're doing well. Today I have my second installment of my skincare favorites videos. Quite a while ago I made my first installment of this series. It's basically called Skincare I've Been Loving. So that was obviously volume 1, today I have volume 2. I switch up my skincare routine probably every 4 to 6 months just because I never want my skin to get used to the products I'm using and then like start to not work as well. So about 2 months ago I switched up my skincare routine again, found some products that I am just in love with and I'm so glad that I found, and so I wanted to sit down today, talk to you all about these products, share them with you guys, and just have a good time. All right, so let's start with the cleanser that has seriously like changed the game for me recently. I don't think I'm gonna be switching up my cleanser for quite a while. I'm actually almost out of the current bottle that I'm using and I already placed an order for another bottle right away. This is the Eminence Clear Skin Probiotic Cleanser. Now, for those who don't know, Eminence is a really popular skincare brand. It's sold at a lot of spas. And so I had a facial a few months ago and they used this cleanser on me and I fell in love with it, and so I purchased it and I have seen such fantastic results from this cleanser. It's definitely not cheap. It's almost $40 for the cleanser, but I'm of the believer that if something works for you when it comes to skincare, investing in it is okay because this is the only skin you have. You know, this is the only body you have. It's not going anywhere, so I think investing in it is really important. I love this cleanser though because it's so gentle and yet the results are unreal. In the last 2 months that I've used this, I've noticed that my pores have shrunken. I've noticed that the scars that I have left over from previous breakouts are almost completely gone. It says that it exfoliates with sweet almond milk and yogurt, but honestly, it's not the kind of exfoliant that you can feel. It doesn't have beads in it or anything. It's just the natural ingredients that provide a bit more of like a chemical exfoliant rather than like a physical exfoliant. But I cannot say enough good things about this. I've really never found a cleanser that's done so much for my skin. Okay, so let's talk about toners next because I've actually been using 2 toners, which I know sounds a little crazy, but I'll explain why. So during my morning skincare routine, I have been using the Clinique No. 3 Clarifying Lotion. Now you can use this twice a day, but I've been using something at night that's specifically for the night, so I'm gonna talk about that in a second. But I love this. I just feel like it's a really simple toner, but it leaves my skin feeling so refreshed, so clean. I also love it because toner is something that I go through quite quickly, and Clinique is so affordable for what they do and like the quality of their products that I don't know, I just feel like everything about this is so wonderful, and as you can see, I have been loving it. Like half the bottle's gone and this is a huge bottle. I have a ton of different toners, but this one in particular, the No. 3, is the one for combination to oily skin, so that's why I grabbed this one in particular. Now at night, this little guy has been a game changer. This is seriously one of the best products I have ever found for my skin. It has changed the game so much. This is the Ole Henriksen Glow 2.0 Dark Spot Toner. Now this is specifically to be used at night because it's a very high concentration of AHAs, so it's gonna be a really great like chemical exfoliant, if you will, but it's a little too harsh to wear in the day. You shouldn't really wear it like when you're in like direct sun. Ole Henriksen just recently came out with this and they were so sweet, and they sent me this actually to try when it first came out. They have been so sweet, and for like the last, I'd say 8 months, they've been sending me like all of their new releases, which is just so sweet of them, and I can't believe that like one of my favorite skincare brands in the world sends me products to test out. But this one I was super excited about because it's specifically for those that are dealing with like hyperpigmentation, discoloration, maybe leftover acne scars. It's supposed to really help diminish those, and they said that you'd be able to see a difference within the first 7 days of using it. Now I think that this cleanser, the Eminence cleanser, really helped fade my like acne scars, but they still wouldn't go away. You know, they're like acne scars are so stubborn. But when I got this in the mail and I started using this, I kid you not, after like 2 weeks of using it, my scars were completely gone. It definitely has a little bit of a kick to it. Like when you use it, you can feel it work and it's magic. It's a little strong, it tingles a lot, but honestly, like it's not painful or anything. But the first time I used it, I was definitely like a little shocked. But I think everybody and their mother needs to like run and grab this toner, but specifically if you have similar issues to what I was dealing with, it's just like I'm speechless. So I want to move on to the serum that I've been loving, and that is the Caudalie Blemish Control Infusion Serum. I've been using this stuff like water. As you can see, it's literally almost halfway gone, and I've only had it for maybe 3.5 weeks. This is a brand new product from Caudalie, and if I'm remembering correctly, it's made with salicylic acid. It has a little bit of salicylic acid in it, and it's also made with a ton of other natural ingredients, so it's very safe even for sensitive skin. This is specifically for combination to oily skin, acne prone skin, but it said that it's supposed to like diminish your pores, help prevent any breakouts, get rid of any current breakouts. It just sounded like a dream product. And what I also love about this is you can use it during the day and night, so you can have it working underneath your makeup during the day, and then you can have it working into your skin while you sleep. I really do think that this is what has caused my pores to shrink down in size like substantially. I think the Ulla Henriksen toner is what's helping me like not break out at all anymore, and this, rather than like preventing breakouts, for me, I'm really seeing a difference in my overall like pore size, and just my skin looks smoother. I'm a big believer in serums, and if you don't have them in your skincare routine, I think you should do the research and find one that works for you. I will say it is a little tiny bit drying, so definitely make sure to stay away from like the under eye area when applying this, and definitely make sure to follow up with a pretty good moisturizer that works for you after using this. But I think it's amazing. I could talk about it all day. Like this skincare favorites video, literally every single one of these products has like changed my skin, and I'm so excited to talk about everything. I switched up my eye cream recently, and I have ended up loving it, so I wanted to mention it in today's video. This is the Laneige Water Bank Eye Gel. I've heard a lot about this product recently, and I just thought I would give it a go because I love gel eye creams, but the problem is sometimes I feel like they're not super moisturizing, and I have very dry under eyes. It's funny, I have really oily skin everywhere else, or like combination to oily, but my under eyes are so dry, especially in the winter, that sometimes they're like really painful to the touch. However, I heard that this eye gel in particular was really special because it is a gel consistency and it sinks into the skin very quickly, but it's really thick, which is something that just kind of like piqued my interest. I have been loving this stuff. I find that it works beautifully under my makeup. It's really helped my concealer go on like much more seamlessly, and I found that I don't have as much like creasing underneath my eyes as I used to. And then at night, I just kind of double up on the amount that I use, and I really let it like sink into my skin overnight. I almost kind of apply it as like an under eye mask, and I let it like really sink in, and then when I wake up, I find that just my eyes look so refreshed. It has a naturally kind of like cooling sensation when you put it on. It's a pretty big container for an eye cream. I feel like usually companies like snub you, like you pay a fortune for like this much eye cream, and it really pisses me off. But this is a really generous amount, and I think it's only like $32. So for an eye cream, I feel like it's a really great price, and I've been loving it. Alright, lastly, but certainly not least, let's talk about the masks that I have been loving. The first of which is also what I've been using as my night cream, and I'll explain that a little bit more in a second, but this is the Lancome Overnight Recovery Sleeping Mask. So essentially, this is an overnight sleeping mask that you can also use as your night cream. First of all, I love this because it's very moisturizing. So like I said, after using a serum that has a little bit of like a drying effect like the Caudalie one, I love that this really replenishes my skin. I found that this helps with, again, diminishing my pores. I found that it really mostly helps with the hyperpigmentation and the scarring that I had, or still kind of have. And I've noticed that it's also helped with the redness that I get in my skin, especially like during the winter time. You know, it's kind of inevitable. We get red around our noses, maybe a little congested on our cheeks, and I've loved this. And I also really love this because even though it is a little bit more pricey, you know, Lancome isn't cheap, you're getting a moisturizer and a treatment all in one. And then the other mask that I have been loving is the Pharmacy Bright On Massage Activated Vitamin C Mask. This is the kind of mask that you apply, leave it on for a few minutes, and then wash off. So obviously you don't sleep with this. So what's great is like I can use a mask like this during my skincare routine and then still go in with this mask at night because you leave it on. I love anything with vitamin C in it. I think vitamin C is a powerhouse ingredient. It really does help with uneven texture, dull skin, hyperpigmentation, and I love the Pharmacy brand, and I really do believe in it. So when they came out with this, I bought it like right as it came out, but I've really been gravitating towards it recently just because I feel like in the winter months, you know, your skin just can look a little dull, it can look a little lackluster, and we all want help to kind of like boost it and make it look as healthy as possible. This mask is so cool for so many reasons, but the main reason is so when you first take it out, it's a really pretty lavender color. So you apply it onto your skin and then you rub it in, and as you're massaging it onto your skin, it goes from lavender to a mint green color. It's literally like magic. I leave it on for like 10 to 15 minutes. It says 5 to 10 depending on like your skin sensitivity, but I don't know, I feel like I like to get like the maximum out of my product, so I honestly leave it on for like 10 to 15 minutes, and then I rinse it off, and I can automatically tell that my skin looks brighter after I use this. It feels tighter. It says that it helps with breakouts. I haven't really seen that yet, but also I haven't been breaking out like at all recently. And since it's a clay mask, it's automatically going to like really help pull everything like left over out of your pores. So maybe it is contributing to like keeping my skin overall like very clear. I just don't know like for breakouts if it does anything. But there you guys have it. That concludes my skincare that I've been loving, volume 2. I'm sorry that this video was so long, but I had a lot to talk about. All of these products they have my heart. I love them. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see a volume 3 once I switch up my skincare routine once again, let me know in the comments down below, or simply give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe and help me grow the Ruby Rocks the World family. It would mean the absolute world to me. Follow me on all my social media networks. Links are always in the down bar below. I hope that you guys are having an awesome day, night, afternoon, whenever you all are watching this video, and I will talk to you guys in my next one. Okay? Bye everybody!